In my Blackburn home many years ago, some Liverpool lads came to tarmac our cobbled street. On a wet, cold, wintry day, they made me, a fatherless boy, feel welcome, with a nice brew in front of a roaring coke fire. Those embers are still burning brightly in my heart. You've heard the saying, tied by the brush? Well, I was saved by the bell. It was the Rovers versus Liverpool in the late 1950s, and just as Billy Liddell scored for Liverpool, this big Scouse lad jumped up and clanged me on top of the head with a big brass bell. I'll tell you what, it hurt like hell. But it was a Liverpool bell, and this probably gave me the sense of humour which I have today. By the way, during Beatlemania I worked on the Liverpool docks, and the dockers welcomed me with their off-the-cuff stuff. Their Scouse humour made the working day a pleasure, which I still treasure. 1964 saw me sailing up the Mersey on the midnight boat to the Isle of Man, docking in Douglas in the early hours as the Manx mist was rising over the mountain. It was then that I saw my first TT, and I am so gobsmacked at the sheer speed that the races go. These racing legends of the past will live on in my head forever. Then it was back to Liverpool, with the livery birds waving at me, and the Royal Library building saying, "Come on and work for me," which I did in 1970. It seems that my life has revolved around that magical Pierhead Square. I was back there in '77 for an interview and landed a job in South America, in Venezuela to be precise, which was rather nice. This year, 2004, I achieved an ambition which I've had for 40 years. I did without sleep to film the magic Pierhead Square at night and a TT start line by day. But no story would ever be complete without a mention of my mother Maggie, who made all this possible. She passed away the same year as John Lennon. So you're in good company, Mum. John will look after you. Still love you, Mum.